question that we've been asked is, what is uLaw FinSight Dashboard? Everybody's aware of the normal dashboard. So if you go to settings, now you can control uLaw's financial dashboard. You can say like, hey, who, like an accountant or the coworker, admin, who has access. And then on top here in the red button is your FinSight Dashboard. Based on the permission, the minute you click here, uLaw's FinSight Dashboard will open up. It's supposed to give you very clear insight of your firm's finances. As you see here, it shows the net profitability. You can look at for the month to date, the quarter, and a yearly view. It gives you a profit and loss statement. It's loading the client invoice balance, but it has matter invoices. You can check how many invoices are fully invoiced, not invoiced, right? It has a very clear view of your last 90 days of invoices collected, how much you've been invoicing and how much you've been collecting. It also showcases revenue opportunity that you had, like, the revenue overview, month to date, quarter to date, and year to date, and similarly expense overview. And then finally, it also gives you a revenue by practice of area of practice. So you can look at it for a monthly view, a quarterly view, right? And similarly, a year to date view, right? And for the expense, you have a similar one. You can look at it by quarterly and yearly. And this is your distribution, like how your last 12 months have been with respect to earnings and expense. Now there's a better view here, but on profit and loss, but this is a very similar 12-month view of each of the cycle. Finally, there's a client acquisition report that talks about how many clients you've been acquiring in the last 90 days, 180 days, and the full year. Also gives you a trust reconciliation report. There's a trust balance report that tells you like, hey, how many clients you have money that's been sitting that you're not used for 6 months, 1 year, and 2 years. And similarly, there's a referral report, right? You can see, hey, how many clients came in the last 90 days, how did they come, friends, client referrals, existing clients, legal aid. You can look at it from an 180-day perspective, right? Community legal services, internet advising, and things that you've not categorized. And then you can do an all-time view, like all your clients are here. There's an account receivable status, gives you an aging view for 30 days, 31 to 180 days, and 181 days plus. It gives you a view of how your invoices are aging. And finally, we give you a matter acquisition. So that one is a client acquisition report. This is a matter acquisition report, like how many matters have you created in the last 90 days, 180 days, and a year. And there's also an invoice balance sheet, like that tells you like, hey, how many clients you have not paid you over the last 2 years, 1 year, which ones you need to collect. And there's also a matter status, which ones are you active and closed for an all-time, a 90-day view, a 180-day view. And finally, the most important report, which is the matter invoice balance, which matters you have invoice balances that either the client owes you money or there's a pending trust transfer, right? These are matters where you can immediately make money. So the whole idea is to bring you to a uLaw financial insight view dashboard. So that way you clearly know where your finances of the firm are.